Hi guys, welcome to a new video. This time we are going to play HADES. It's an hack and slash game where you play Zagreus, which is the son of Hades, and your only goal throughout the whole game is to actually get out of hell. Because you've been stuck there ever since you were born, which I don't know how long it's been, because I don't know how time works in this game. But basically, you don't have like so much of a good relationship with your father, and you're talking to a bunch of NPCs around this place, which is called the house. And every time you die, you come back here from this bad blood. Like you know, it's this bloodbath. I mean, yeah. So all we're gonna do is like make a run, see how it goes, and because it is normal that you die in this game. You're gonna die many times. I've done like 19 attempts up to now. The attempts can take can take very long, and sometimes you can take like up to an hour, depending of how long it's gonna take you to get to where you want. But basically, today we're gonna use this gun here, which is probably one of my favorite weapons in the game. There are all 6 weapons in total, at least for now. I don't think there are any others that I can actually try out. But as you go, we are gonna find what we call boons. Which is kind of rare perks, upgrades that makes you deal more damage, or gives you some properties that'll make your abilities be a little better. So this is a god actually trying to help us, because they want us to join them in Olympus, or maybe it's because we're related to them at some point. But one that's kind of funny is how I'm actually starting to record this for the first time, because I've played this game before, and this is a god I've never actually encountered before. And so we're going to see.
Like this was on the surface, but who? Well, one way to find out. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
One of the things that's kind of really nice about this game is how the interactions between the NPCs, between the character and the NPCs, is really well developed. There's a lot of lore, and you know, as much as the goal of the game is really simple, you just want to get out of hell. You're just fighting your way through this hellhole, and there's so much to it.
I understand, young Zagreus, that you would seek to leave that bitter darkness for this bitter cold. Quite honestly, I fail to see why. But I'll aid your plight, why not? For I can offer plenty of assistance, and you soon shall grow fond of it, I think.
So yeah, this is a god. It's the first time I meet her. I never actually encountered this goddess, seriously. I have no idea what she's gonna help me with, but there's just stronger. So these are the boons we're talking about. So this is Boot of Demeter. Frost Flourish, your special is stronger and stuff. So the special is like one of the attacks you can deal in this game. There's our basic attacks and stuff. So basically, there are rarities and stuff, and you're just trying to get as much of a good build you can, and you know, try to make fun out of it. Okay, so I won't show you every time I get a boons and stuff. I want to show you by build or whatever. I just want to show you some gameplay, how the game works, and basically. So anyway, guys, without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so yeah, basically, this is Tartarus, which is the first biome in this game. You're trying to get through it. Then you're going afterwards. We're going to Asphodel, which is kind of a lava place, you know, a lot of fire and stuff, volcanoes, and basically, you know, all the hot stuff. And when you complete a room like this one, a chamber, which they call, you're gonna have to often have to choose between going through different paths. So this one's gonna help us get some health. This is gonna increase the amount of health we have in total. And this is actually leading to Aphrodite, which is she's, well, another great god that's gonna help you in your journey to get out of hell. So basically right now, I think I'm gonna go for Aphrodite, because she can give me pretty good perks. One of the things is to actually not get damaged. I think that's one thing you have to kind of avoid, especially if you're this early into the run you're making. Because Tartarus is like the least of your trouble. Once you get Elysium, it gets a lot more complicated, which is the third biome in this game. Like right now, I just got hit. That's only 3 damage in. I get the 3 points of health every time I go through another room. So basically, that's very good for me in that case.
Bet a blessing.
And you know, sometimes you're gonna get different signs on each when you're going to enter a chamber. Like these ones, it's just it's not a boss fight, but you're gonna encounter these two very often early in the game in Tartarus. You are gonna see a lot of these guys in Asphodel, but they're pretty easy to kill. Yeah, I mean, it's not that hard. If in terms of getting damage, you're not so good at it. You just need to be really careful because you shoot a lot of bombs and it deals a lot of damage. So it's just that if you're not careful in this game, if you don't really take this seriously, you're gonna get fucked really early. The point is actually not to get damage at all. So yeah, sometimes you're gonna get these choices. This is gonna get you, I don't remember what's it called. It's like nourished, whatever. It's something you can give to other NPCs. So they can give you something back or just appreciate it, depending. I think some NPCs you have to give a lot of these so that they actually gonna give you something back. But it can really, it really has its value up in the end. We're gonna go see their merchant though. We're gonna go see Karen, which is this skeleton here. He doesn't speak much. Like look at this. Yeah, basically not much of a talker here. Okay, so now. We're going against what we call a furry. Yeah. This one's really simple-minded on murder, or, you know, basically what goes around these words.
I don't understand, but I'm not who you think I am. My father sent you to stop me, that's all.
Yeah, she has sisters that are, you know, talk a little bit much than she does, but yeah, basically, she's a boss fight. That's the first boss fight you're gonna encounter in Tartarus. Well, it's not the first boss fight you're gonna encounter. It's the first boss fight you're gonna encounter in a run. You're gonna encounter obviously a furry, but you're not necessarily encounter her. You're gonna actually the first you're gonna encounter basically is gonna be Megara, I think that's her name was. I don't remember how you pronounce it. But basically, it's either her or two of her sisters. That's how it works. And you know, they're not so hard to defeat, even though I get damaged a lot in. But I think that's the one I have most trouble against. But it's not that hard, basically. I mean, I still get a lot of damage in this game. Going through a zone, a whole chamber without getting being damaged is completely normal because it's basically what you want to do at least. That is what you should be aiming for. But right now, it's not what I've been doing in this because I'm not really try-harding. I'm just trying to explain to you guys how it basically works. But you know, a lot of streamers do play this game and stream it because they're making a lot of runs and trying to do this as easy as possible. And I mean, there are people really try-harding this game. I'm not trying to make it look like I'm tryharding, whatever. Like, it's not the case. Even though I really love to play this game and give my all to it, it's a fun. It's a game that I want to like take the time to admire for what it is, and for the concept that it has, and how fun it is. I mean, it's really repetitive at some point because it's just that's all you're doing throughout the whole game. But it's so simple yet so fun. Okay, so basically when we arrive here, that means we're going to change biome. So now we're going to Asphodel. Yeah, so this is basically Asphodel, how it looks like and stuff. You know, you kind of understand what I meant earlier. Yeah, it's all about fire and lava, you know, all the good stuff. Bones and dead skeletons, and you're going to see a lot of these, which we'll call HADES. It's actually one of the boss fights in this zone. We're going to encounter it later. I don't expect to die in Asphodel. Really doesn't happen often. The only place I really die to is when I get to Elysium, but I should be alright now because I've managed to get through Elysium yesterday for the first time. And once you...
The reason that Uncle Poseidon got to you before I did is I let him. He's under the impression he's as spry as ever.
Okay. I just want to tell you guys for a second here. So every time you manage to get through a biome in HADES for some reason, I guess it gets a lot easier afterwards because of, you know, of course, you know the area. Yeah, at some point you get some upgrades, but it really is done the way that you should like come even more prepared every time and know your way around. You're gonna get better perks. You're gonna. It's always about keeping doing the same stuff so that it gets easier. And at some point, getting through it is like not a nightmare anymore. It's like you're getting through a whole a whole area, and it's really sucks. And you kind of hate it. It's about patience, but it's also about having fun and admiring what you're doing throughout the whole game. Because if playing your game that repetitive, you won't like it if you just don't take the time to have fun killing all these enemies over and over and over again.
Thanatos.
I have returned.
Oh yeah.
Let's see who's better at this, Zagreus.
Yes, this is basically this guy really likes to kind of follow us around. I think he's a close friend of Zagreus, but I can't really tell because you don't know much about him. But he follows you a bit everywhere. You know, it's the Death Incarnate. He's the Angel of Death. Technically, this guy is supposed to make sure that what is dead is dead, but we're still in hell at some point. So in the underworld. So basically, maybe he's gonna be much more of a problem once we get out. But for now, he's really friendly and he's helping us kind of defeat enemies. We're kind of making some competition against him. So let's see how it goes this time.
Excluding me, I hope.
So for now, winning.
There we go.
There's still a lot going on here. I can't. I'm trying to talk to you guys, but at the same time, it's really hard when there's this much stuff happening.
Thank the gods.
They have. I've got to hand it to you, Zag. You're easy to track down. The shades of Tartarus are beginning to fear you even more than your Lord Father.
Of course, I've been running around and killing people.
Oh, they won't fear me once they get to know me.
I'm not so sure about that. Even I'm beginning to fear you, I think. It seems I don't know you as well as I thought.
Yeah, that's kind of funny because seriously, our character Zagreus, he just wants to get out of hell, but seriously, he's a really nice guy. I mean, he's not trying to be an asshole or whatever. He doesn't have any evil plan about getting out of hell. He's just trying to get out because this place sucks. Okay, so now we get to the Hydra.
And no one gets hurt.
Well, this thing's gonna get hurt, that's for sure. Oh yeah. So right now this is the version we're actually fighting of the Hydra, but every time you get back, it's like the Furies. You're always gonna meet a different sister, but this time we're always gonna meet a different Hydra. That's really nice. Yeah, it's an easy boss actually. I think, for my opinion, it's not that hard to defeat. I mean, if you see the mag damage, it's going pretty well. Yeah, when there's a shit ton going on like this, and you're just trying not to die, because I don't have much health left right now, so I'm trying not to die. At some point, give some entertainment to you guys, but it gets a bit hard at this point. I'm trying to focus, you know, being some kind of animator for you. Okay. Oh yeah, did I get it? Yeah. Oh yeah, Death Defiance. So you see, When I die, I don't necessarily go back to the house right away. I have what you call a Death Defiance, which actually keeps me alive. I would have liked not to use it for this one, but apparently I died. So I have 2 Death Defiance, so I can come back to life twice.
And don't come back.
I would have liked not to use it for this time, but I was trying to talk at the same time, so I got a little bit distracted, and my focus wasn't as good as other times, you know.
They're
But
already expecting you, Elysium.
yeah, so basically Elysium is going to be a lot harder, to my opinion. But it's so especially when you get to the boss fight that leads you to the next biome. Well, this is basically Elysium. It actually looks pretty and stuff, and it's a lot more friendly than Asphodel and Tartarus. Well, in terms of looking, because if you look at it, it looks pretty, but the enemies really suck. I mean, these guys, when they die, they don't really die. They actually become eyes that are trying to get back to their body to come back to life. So you just have to kill the eye before they reach back their body. And these chariots are really fucking annoying.
Should work. Should keep it going. That one's regenerating. God's grant me strength. Extra blessing.
Yeah, sometimes you're gonna encounter these NPCs around here, like this guy here, and they're gonna help you. And it's actually really nice because sometimes they give you very good
I shall
stuff.
not take up arms again, stranger. Not even against you.
I have no idea who this guy is. You haven't told us his name yet, but I can't wait to see what's it gonna be.
Thanks for this.
Oh yeah. I think I'm going to get something here, perhaps. We're close to a boss fight, I think. I'm not so sure, but yeah. This is not a boss fight, but it's kind of preparing us to what's coming up next. But these enemies are really suck because they actually spawn a lot of, you know, these guys that can resurrect, and that's really, really annoying. And once you kill it, you just have to kill what's left, and then it's a lot easier. But now I've lost a lot of health, so that's really bad though. Doesn't really help me see what's coming up next for the boss fight, so yeah. Perhaps that was a mistake coming here. Perhaps not. I don't know. 'Cause the other option would have been to go to Karen, which is the merchant, and that would have been really helpful because I would have been able to get back some health by buying into him. But like right now, I'm kind of struggling a bit. Come on. That really sucks. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm almost done. Come on. How much left? There you go. So yeah, I basically died in Elysium. That was not a map-based game. Seriously not. Probably I didn't have good stuff. Seriously, I could have gotten a lot better equipment, but this is what I got. Unfortunately, I have to deal with what I have. It's randomized. You know, you don't really you choose where you go, but you don't choose what the game's gonna give you, and you gotta hope for the stuff you really want. I like to get Ares to give me some stuff. I like when Zeus gives me stuff. But you know, some gods which I don't like as much as others. Hermes is not the best as for my opinion. He has some good stuff, but I don't really like him most of the time. Okay, guys, so now we're back in Elysium, and we are back to actually we're actually reached the boss fight. You guys actually didn't see it, so I forgot last time I died in Elysium in the middle of enemies. Now we're gonna fight Thesis and a Minotaur. I don't remember what his name is. They're pricks, really hard to beat. I managed to defeat them yesterday, but I don't know if it's gonna be that easy.
You stained my honor last we battled here, but as you plainly see, I have returned, as has Asterius, and we've no shortage of honor left to spare.
Shouldn't I be the champion of Elysium now that I've beaten you? Isn't there someone else around to challenge me? Say, Heracles? Someone less chatty?
Very clever, fiend. Invoking Heracles' name in an attempt to drive me to a jealous rage. It shall not work, but you shall dearly pay nevertheless.
Okay, let's do this one here.
Not a chance.
Not yet. It's been pretty well for now, at least for the Minotaur. I'm beating the shit out of him, but I don't know about these. It's all harder though. Okay, that's a lot going on here. But that should be doing a lot of damage to him. Come on, bye. I don't care if I die. I don't want to beat these two. Fuck's sake, what the fuck is going on? Okay, I died now, but I'm going to be doing 20% more damage now, so it's going to be perhaps a lot easier. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, so now it's catching their helping them, so it's going to deflect what I send them to them. Oh, no, okay. Never mind, that's not what happens. Come on. Okay, I should keep close to Thesis and hope that the ball will come close to. Come on. I'm gonna die, but that doesn't really matter because I'm dead defiance again. Yep. I don't know if it stacks. I hope I'm gonna be doing a lot more damage now. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay, the bull's almost dead. Yeah, the bull's dead. There's just Thesis left. Yeah, there he goes. No, you ain't no champion. I am now. Oh god, yeah, I almost died. I mean, even HADES isn't that hard to defeat as well. God, dude, that was hard, but Jesus fucking Christ. If I didn't have my Defiance, I would have been dead already. God, that was fucking hard.
I shall stop you by my own hand if I must.
Yeah, so at this point when he says
Deal
that,
with you the same as all the rest.
so when she said Elysium, you fight 80s. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know how it's gonna turn out this time. It's gonna be so fun. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna die because it doesn't have any depth defiance. And once you reach the surface, you have to fight 80s. But let's see how it goes. No, yeah, technically it should be right there when I exit this room, if I remember. Oh no! Oh yeah. I have to go through this first, yeah, and then I meet him. Yeah, I remember. Okay, guys, so I've retrieved the food for Cerberus. My light ran out of charge, or I had to wait a bit to load it up. Now we're gonna do this.
Again accepts the sack.
Yep. No.
Thank you, boy.
He's fine.
I made it.
Yep. So we made it out of hell. At least the underworld. Yep. But it's not over yet.
I'm back, Father.
The sea, the heavens and the earth. All of this belongs to my brothers. We are their kin by birth. But we are foreigners in their country.
No. No mournful speeches. Now get out of my way.
You impertinent brat. Fine. Impulsiveness runs in the family.
Yeah, so now we're gonna have to find him. That's what it all is about. So yeah, it's actually I've come close to defeating him, but I never managed to. Ah, God. I mean, what?
Someday or night you shall look back on this and thank me, boy.
Oh, God. What the hell happened there? I had so much health and he just one-shot me. Okay. Oh, yeah. So that's basically what this game is about. It's 80s. You gotta go run your way all the way to the surface, defeat 80s, and then I guess there's some more to it. I don't think it's just... I think once you've reached the surface, I don't think the game is complete. I think you have to actually reach Olympus. I think that's the real goal of it. But afterwards, there's probably a bunch of other biomes. And from what I looked at, it really seems like this was a whole other biome when you get to the surface. But, you know, I don't really know. But I think this game is a lot longer than this. I don't think it's that short. So basically, guys, I just wanted to give you a close glimpse of what it is, of what 80s is about. I'm not gonna make any series about it. I just wanted to make it a little very quite easy and having a bit of fun because I'm playing this game all the time now for some fucking reason. I keep on playing and I'm so much addicted to it. But you know, I will still be making videos about all the other content. There probably will be a video of Little Hope coming up tomorrow at Horizon. Amnesia, I know it's taking a bit of time. I just have to get into the mood of playing it. It's just that it gives me the fucking creeps, man. It's just really hard for me to just put my mind into it. But anyway, guys, that'll be all for today. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. It's really fun. You should really try it out if you like that kind of game. I Can Slash. It's really simple. It's a bunch of fun. And it's cool, you know, I have nothing else to say about it. So anyway, guys, that'll be all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Leave your like if you did. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. So anyway, guys, that'll be all. Have a great time. Bye-bye.